News 14 Carolina meteorologist Matthew East here with you, the Thursday, July 2nd edition of the Carolina Weather Video. This is the damage reports from the SPC from yesterday and last night, a clustering of wind damage reports from the eastern part of the state with some overnight thunderstorms, also a couple of storms yesterday afternoon in the southern Piedmont and the upstate of South Carolina. But as I'm cutting the video here during the 5 o'clock hour, things are quiet around the Carolinas. Some showers and storms have moved off of the coast. And a lot of folks will travel plans coming up the next couple of days as we head toward the 4th of July holiday weekend. There's some showers and storms up in the New England states, a pretty unsettled day up that way, and also a cluster of storms back in the plains. And again today, as we get toward the heating of the day, there'll be a pretty good coverage of scattered showers and storms down in Florida. All right, there's the water vapor imagery. Still what's left of the upper level low sitting around the Great Lakes and southeastern parts of Canada. And you can see the upper air pattern for today. Still a nice trough in the eastern part of the country, but a ridge developing in the southern plains. That means the heat is cranking in that region. Triple-digit heat again today, or I shouldn't say again today, back in place today across a good chunk of Texas. Upper 90s in Louisiana, 97 in New Orleans today. Meanwhile, a pretty nice air mass still, at least if you don't like the heat and humidity, across the Great Lakes and the New England states, 60s and 70s up that way. And I think around here today we're talking mid to upper 80s for our Piedmont high temperatures. Not a bad day at all. Now, in terms of rain chances today, I think probably 98% of us stay dry, but I can't completely rule out just a couple of isolated late afternoon or early evening showers or storms. But most of us should stay dry today with those highs in the mid to upper 80s and lower levels of humidity in place once again. It's like a dry day tomorrow, mid 80s for most highs, maybe some upper 80s in the Piedmont. Very nice Friday, July 3rd. What about Saturday, July the 4th? Well, here you go. This is the NAM for the afternoon into the early evening. And on Saturday, while I can't rule out an isolated shower or storm, I think most of us are dry, so most of our 4th of July plans should go off without any weather-related hitches. But then things change. As we get into Sunday, we're going to bring back in a pretty good chance for at least some scattered showers and storms Sunday afternoon and Sunday evening. And this is the day 4 outlook from the Storm Prediction Center, and you don't get slight, moderate, or high risk from day 4 through day 8. Just you get general outlook areas that the SPC is looking at, and that's for Sunday into Sunday night. And you see that day 4 convective outlook includes the western Carolinas back through the Tennessee Valley. So we'll have to watch those storms late Sunday and Sunday night. Also Monday, a big area of low pressure moving up toward the Ohio Valley. Monday looks pretty unsettled with a good chance of some showers and thunderstorms at times. Now after that, forecast a little tricky. The GFS keeps things dry there on Tuesday and on Wednesday, and it's done that with most of its runs. There's been a couple of runs that have kept things wet, but most of the GFS runs of the past couple of days have kept Tuesday and Wednesday dry. Next week, some other models disagree, such as the Canadian, at least through Tuesday, keeps the rain chances in place. With this morning's forecast package, I've gone ahead and stuck with my general idea from yesterday and the day before, that Tuesday and Wednesday look like mainly dry days, but that's a question mark. The midweek period of next week, not the clearest of forecast pictures. But again, hit the highlights for you again. Mainly dry weather today, tomorrow, and for the 4th, but pretty unsettled weather coming up Sunday and Monday, and still no sign at all of any oppressive heat here in the Carolinas for the next week or so. All right, that's it for today's edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Have a great Thursday, and God bless.